Hey guys, Pat Mays here, campus pastor at Laterno University. And yeah, we're taking it down. Pandemic Hall is closing. We've had our 2 weeks of isolation and we're moving the last student out this afternoon. So it's been a great time. It's been a weird time. And in many ways it's been a tough time, but we're ready to move to the next thing. Just a few hours before we moved that last student out of Pandemic Hall, I was out riding my bike, and a song by Switchfoot kept going through my head. And the song goes like this: I dare you to move. I dare you to lift yourself off the floor. I dare you to move like today never happened. You know, as we're going through this time of isolation, where we're removing ourselves from people, and doing it through technology like this video, we can perhaps get a little bit frozen and wonder what comes next. I had these plans. Are they going to happen? Maybe they are and maybe they're not. You know, the song goes on. It says, maybe redemption has stories to tell. Maybe forgiveness is right where you fell. Where are you going to go? Salvation is here. You know, while life perhaps is on a temporary pause, in fact, life is going to move on. And so we do need to be thinking and planning what is next. And we need to be asking God, God, where do you want me to move? During this pause in our lives that this pandemic has placed upon us, and we're considering what the next move in our lives is, this has affected one particular group within our Laterno family, and that's seniors. So I've actually invited one of our seniors, Andre Hegel, to be with me this evening. By the way, he's been the guy behind the camera, and I've asked him to come in front of it. So tell him what your major is.
Hey, I'm a nursing student.
So a nursing student, you're finishing up clinicals and classes, and so what has this done?
Well, this kind of brought a weird pause and just stopped a bunch of things.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. I mean, it's kind of been a really sad time. Clinicals, a lot of my clinicals have been canceled. My graduation ceremony is not going to happen anymore the way I want. I'm walking through down that stage to get that diploma. That's not going to happen anytime soon. My nursing pinning ceremony, which is a really exciting thing for us nurses, also is going to be delayed. And some of my friends that I really liked to hang around with, like Marissa, Cassie, Morgan, I'm not going to get to see them a whole lot as much as I wanted to, and to kind of finish this time of my college career. And that's kind of been just really sad.
So what are you doing to help you process this time and get through it?
Well, this time has kind of reminded me that, we really need to be intentional about our relationships and how we say goodbye and how we transition to the next thing. As most of the seniors are, we're all graduating, hopefully going to get jobs and move on to different places. So the relationship changed. So I've been trying to use this tool that someone taught me called RAFT.
RAFT?
Yeah. It's an acronym. Okay, so what it means, it stands for reconciliation, affirmation, farewell, and think destination.
Okay.
So, for example, reconciliation. When ending a relationship, when saying goodbye, when moving somewhere else, it's important to reconcile and say, hey, I'm sorry if I ever offended you. And to just seek that reconciliation, because God says seek reconciliation. And that's such an important part of, living in a community as believers in Jesus. And then affirmation. It's really important to say, hey, I really appreciate hanging out with you. I thought it was awesome. We'd had such good experiences together, such crazy procedure stories in the hospital, which you've heard some of them.
Yeah. They're really, they involve lots of body parts. But anyway, keep going.
But yeah, I mean, it's really important for us to affirm the relationship, to say, hey, I appreciated you. Or, yeah, I love you. I mean, it was awesome hanging out with you. And then farewell. You got to say goodbye eventually. You can't just live in denial. You got to say, hey, farewell. That gives you that closure that you need.
Okay.
And then think destination.
Think destination. Okay.
Think where you're going. Life doesn't end with a goodbye, but you have to think where you're going, what you're going to do, and where the next step is.
Wow. Well, I can tell you what, Andre, we've appreciated having you around, man. And we're going to miss you, but it's farewell, dude.
I'll see you later.
All right. You take care. You know, it's great hearing from Andre. I'm sure a lot of seniors are facing what he's facing, but in a sense, we all are. We're wondering, okay, God, what's next? All this talk about moving on to the next thing reminds me of Genesis 12, 1 through 3, where God is calling Abraham. It says, the Lord said to Abram, go from your country and your people and your father's household to the land I will show you. God is calling Abram to move, to go. And it comes with a promise. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. You know, that was God's call on Abram to move, to go. And I think during this time where we're pausing, it's a great time to wait on and to hear from God. And to ask him, God, what do you want from us? What's next? Where do you want us to move? So I hope during this time you'll be listening to God, to his call to say, God, where do you want me to move?